The sands whisper of a journey across time.
I'm Joshua, and this is the Year of the Camel on Al-Ula FM podcasts.
The sound of Arabia.
Hello, everyone. You're listening to Joshua Van Alstyne, your host here at the Year of the Camel podcast by Al-Ula FM. The enduring relationship between Arabs and camels tells a story of deep companionship and dependence across the expansive desert landscapes. Bedouins and other inhabitants of the desert have historically found both solace and significant aid in these noble creatures while navigating the harsh, dry lands in pursuit of resources. Camels, with their humps and sturdy backs, have carried the burden of innumerable journeys, their importance highlighted through the tradition of presenting them as gifts to esteemed leaders. Camels carry immense cultural significance for the people of Saudi Arabia and across the Gulf region, comparable to the national symbols like the French rooster, the Australian kangaroo, the Russian bear, and even the American eagle. Globally, there are about 35 million camels, with the Arab region hosting 17 million of these. Somalia leads among the Arab countries in camel numbers, followed by Sudan, Mauritania, Saudi Arabia, and Yemen. Saudi Arabia itself boasts a camel population of approximately 1.8 million camels. The camel sector contributes more than 2 billion Saudi riyals, equating to about $534 million annually to the Saudi economy, a figure that is expected to grow in the future. In the harsh environment of the Arabian Peninsula, the camel has an integral part of life for 8,000 years. Without it, survival would have been impossible. Camels were even the subject of the famous Al-Mu'allaqa, a type of Arabic poetry of Tarfa bin al-Abid. In fact, the Prophet Muhammad's companion, the poet Hassan bin Thabit, did not really like the pre-Islamic Arab poet Al-Nabigha al-Bayan at all, except the fact that Al-Nu'man bin al-Mundhir, king of Al-Hira, gave him 100 heads of asafir, camels considered among the finest at that time. Even the late King Abdulaziz, may Allah rest his soul, was known for his assortment of camels called Al-Raymat, with its special dominant she-camel named Duwaila. Our current king, Salman bin Abdulaziz Al Saud, may Allah extend his life, is also known for his passion for camels. Once during his stay at Rodat al-Khafs in the northern region of Saudi Arabia, he requested Prince Saud bin Muhammad to send for his beautiful group of chosen elite camels known as Al-Mangiya. And from this Mangiya, he chose from the Mujahim, or the black camels, known for their elegance and splendor, to accompany him in the Rawda. The camels stayed with him until he departed. Our dear Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman bin Abdulaziz Al Saud, may Allah save and protect him, meanwhile also owns the elite Saudi camels known as Al-Sharaf, and has supported the further entrenchment of camel-related activities to be more a part of modern Saudi life. Camels have diverse functions. Omani and Sudanese camels are known for racing, while coastal and Tahami camels in the south and west part of Saudi Arabia are known for their abundance of milk. The Zamal are camels known for strength. Most Arabian camels are classified according to their colors, and the best are measured in beauty contests known as al-Mizayan. These are the several colors of camels, mainly al-Mujahim, the black, al-Wadha, the white, al-Shi'al, and al-Safar. They are both which have a range of colors between light and dark brown, with the Shi'al being had sandy or a little bit red. Dr. Muhammad al-Ataybi, chairman of the Saudi Society for Camel Studies, illuminated the deep-seated connection between Arabs and camels dating back to ancient times. According to him, the earliest historical records of Arabs are intertwined with camels. Dr. al-Ataybi also points out the famed al-Qaswa, the she camel ridden by Prophet Muhammad, peace and blessings be upon him, as one of the most iconic camels, second only to the she camel of Prophet Saleh in collective Arab and Muslim memory. The Quran and various hadiths also underscore camels' significance, highlighting them as symbols of divine generosity. The Arabs' profound affinity for camels is evident historically, with camels and wealth often used synonymously in everyday language. Dr. Hind al-Mutayri, a faculty member at King Saud University, explains that camels are metaphorically known as ships of the desert, epitomizing their endurance required to thrive in the severe desert environment. These resilient animals are essential for survival, offering protection from the desert's harsh conditions. The Arabs have therefore cultivated a close relationship with camels, meticulously caring for their health, strength, and distinctive traits. Dr. Mtayri notes that Arabs have developed an extensive vocabulary to describe camels, reflecting their varied characteristics and roles, from burden carriers to providers of milk, and from swift racers to those who are even able to survive extreme amounts of thirst. Al-Hida, oral traditions of calling camel herds in Saudi Arabia, Oman, and the United Arab Emirates. Al-Hida is an oral polyphonic expression. The talent is passed on from generation to generation of practitioners, allowing them to communicate with camel flocks, which are trained to respond to the sounds. Men and women practice Al-Hida, a free form of expression inspired by prose and poetry. Often practitioners use a unique repository of sounds and expressions that camels are accustomed to hearing. In a desert environment, herders guide flocks to new pastures to feed using al-hidas, steering them into the right direction. Al-Hida has been inscribed in 2022 on the representative of list of the intangible cultural heritage of humanity regulated by UNESCO. Camels are not only essential for survival, but also deeply ingrained in the Arabic language and poetry, celebrated for their varied roles of milk providers to swift racers. This rich vocabulary reflects the intimate connection between the Bedouins and their camels, often resembling the bond between close friends. Dr. Al-Utaybi further discusses camels' multifaceted roles, from providing food and material for shelter to transporting travelers across vast expanses. They are also venerated as gifts to kings and prominent leaders, signifying honor and respect. Camels are, of course, considered a gift of gifts for kings and relevant leaders. The historical significance of camels continues through various Saudi eras, notably during the unification under King Abdulaziz bin Abdurrahman al Saud. Dr. Al-Utaybi recounts how King Abdulaziz cherished camels and played a pivotal role in their care, integral to the founding of the nation. This tradition of valuing camels has been upheld by his successors and is celebrated in cultural events like the Janadriya and the King Abdulaziz Camel Festivals. Under the current leadership of King Salman bin Abdulaziz Al Saud and His Royal Highness the Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman bin Abdulaziz Al Saud, camels receive even greater attention, with substantial support extended to camel owners and the heritage they represent. This commitment is further symbolized in the Saudi passport, which now features a striking image of a camel herd, showcasing the deep-rooted connection of Saudi people to their cultural heritage. Thanks for joining us on this journey into the Year of the Camel. Until next time, this is Joshua Van Alstyne, signing off on Al-Ula FM Podcast's The Sound of Arabia.
Thanks for listening. Don't forget to subscribe for more fascinating insights on the Year of the Camel.